Uh-oh. Yeah, it's just going to get worse, I think, too. It's going to get even more common. Damn, what the fuck? God damn. The gambification of America? I feel like I hear it's even worse in Europe. Is that true?
There are 3 things responsible for gambling becoming more mainstream, but the first and biggest trend
is a good intro.
Is simply the mainstream becoming more like gambling. See, Silicon Valley learned a decade ago that gambling mechanics are incredibly good for user retention,
games.
so they put them everywhere.
Every video
Let's say
game.
you're shopping online. Well, now you can spin a wheel to unlock prizes.
Really?
Or if you're playing video games. You can open a loot box, get some
there it is.
randomized items. You can even use those items as virtual currency in a casino we've made a 3-part series about. Or maybe you don't have a problem with loot boxes for adults, but we've also put them in kids' video games because...
See, this is the sick shit. Like, I don't really care, like, if adults want to gamble, that's fine. I'm not really much of a gambler, but, you know, it's whatever. But whenever you're putting this stuff in for kids, like, I mean, you're spawn camping at this point, right? Oh, my God.
You know, got to start them young. Roblox is the largest game for minors, and they are stuffed with randomized loot boxes. But even if that's fine for you, what about the third-party websites, which against TOS allow full gambling based on a kid's game? And yes, there are actual kids gambling on these apps.
Of course there are.
I just won a bit of profit there. I had 200 Robux. No, I had 200 Robux in profit, 100 Robux in profit, but I lost them. But I had 50 Robux and I lost it, and I thought I got 50 Robux again. So on this, mine, on a Robux Vault, what I'm gonna do is buy.
Bro, he's like 11. He's 11 and he's getting farmed out for this shit, man. Oh my God.
40 crates.
He's sitting there on his tablet losing his mom's money.
Like 44 crates.
Has your opinion on gambling softened over the last year? Yeah, at this point, I feel like it's just such a... It's such a ubiquitous thing inside of the culture that so many people take part in it that I just don't really give a shit about it anymore. I've realized that I have effectively lost this fight, and gambling is just popular. Like, that's it. People like gambling. I don't gamble, but a lot of people do. The people love it. They do.
Yeah, looks ridiculous.
And every single one is the same, too. Oh!
Let's go. We're in profit. Let's go.
Damn!
Absolutely disgusting.
Damn, bro. Like, you just made some money.
Look, I spoke to an insider who worked
Good for
on
him.
this website, Roblox Wild, before it got shut down. He shared data which claimed they made $5,000 a day, or roughly $2 million
pretty good.
a year. Thankfully, this website got shut down, but third-party gambling sites still persist because...
Yeah, they're going to just keep making more of them. I mean, like, there's a lot of people that want to make $2 million a year, so there's a lot of incentive to do this.
Copying casinos makes a ton of money.
Yeah.
And that's why we've been putting it into everything.
That's right.
Including our politics.
Oh, yeah.
Prediction markets are the answer to the question of what if we could YOLO on election results and world events.
Everything.
The biggest websites are Polymarket and Kalshi, which have exploded in popularity during the American election cycle.
This shit went crazy, bro. The guy that ran Polymarket ended up having, like, his whole house raided and shit because of the predictions and everything. It was nuts.
But it isn't just major events that attract bettors.
Everything.
I was recently asked to investigate whether this was a suit that Zelensky was wearing.
Is a suit?
Why? Well, the prediction market had bet $200 million in betting volume.
$200 million? Oh my God. Kalshi is now approved by the SEC and legal in all 50 states, including ones where online gambling is banned. LOL, I'm up $700 on Polymarket. Yeah, everybody does this now.
On this bet. And some of them were really mad that they decided, no, this is not
I think
suit,
that's
I
a
guess.
suit, man.
Whether you think it is or not,
That's
the volume
bullshit.
of betting here is insane. And one reason for that is because these companies are exploiting loopholes that allow betting even in states where normal gambling is illegal.
Right.
Because these companies say they're not a casino, so they don't fall under the
It's a
same
prediction
rules.
market.
Which is why instead of having to be 21, you can now gamble at 18 on prediction markets.
Oh.
And while there have been legal challenges
There
to
it
this,
is.
both of the major companies, Kalshi and Polymarket, have recently brought on the president's son as an advisor.
Based.
making it hard to see how they're going to be
Yep.
meaningfully regulated. Meanwhile, all the major betting apps are busy launching their own prediction
Yes.
market copycats to get around the same weak rules that we still have regarding betting. And don't even get me
Just back
started
that
on the
sweet
other loopholes
cisgendered
that are
of
out
age
there. Have
ass
you
up
ever
my
heard
way,
the
honey.
TikTok of sports wagering?
What?
This is Cheddar. We're building the TikTok of sports wagering.
Wait, so you just get to swipe and spend your money on gambling?
Legal
Oh
in
my
20 more
God.
states than DraftKings. Accessible for 18 to 21
Even kids.
year olds. Live, in-game, micro betting. Swipe to predict every moment of every play.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Wow.
If you missed it, Cheddar is a new startup trying
That's
to combine
micro
DraftKings,
betting.
TikTok, and Tinder features into one app. And one of the things they brag about is they're allowing 18 to 21-year-olds
Kids can use
as a
it.
competitive edge. Guys, can
Can
you
you imagine like how much money the first betting app is going to make that allows children to use it? Like whenever you can find a way to legally advertise to 14-year-olds to start gambling, I mean, I think that might be the first trillionaire. It might be.
the untapped market of teenagers for gambling? Now, to be fair, Cheddar has not launched
Yeah.
yet, but this is
It will.
obviously the future we're heading towards,
Yes.
turning everything into a maximally addictive gambling
Exactly.
product.
It's sports wagering with the pace of a slot machine.
Yeah. Isn't that the most dystopian thing you've ever heard? We're trying to turn sports betting into slot machines. I mean, the funny
Well,
thing
yeah.
is this whole product is built around yet another loophole called a sweepstakes casino, and that's how they get around the 21-year-old age requirement.
Yeah.
Here's how it basically works. Sweepstakes casinos claim that you don't actually need to purchase anything to play, so it's kind of not gambling. In fact, you can get free coins to access their games, but they also have a
Yeah, of course. But then there's, yes.
second
I know
currency
about this.
which you can buy. Well, not buy. You get it for free when you buy
Super Bowl, yeah.
worthless coins. For example, their website says if you buy 100 cheddar coins, you get 5 bonus cheddar cash.
Right.
And that's usually what you can gamble with and redeem for real money.
Wow.
This is actually how Stake US works. If you didn't know, Stake International is one of the world's largest casinos, but they
I've heard
aren't
about them.
allowed here in the United States. So
For
they
now.
have an American arm, which is a sweepstakes casino, which has gold coins and stake cash. One Redditor explains
How
the
does stake cash work? One stake cash is 1 USD.
loophole really works. Quote,
Yep.
one stake cash is 1 USD. They only use gold coins because they need to say that you aren't gambling with real money to stay open in the US. Except, of course, you are actually gambling with real money. They just have a virtual currency workaround.
That's what I found to be so crazy about it, is that you have such an easy outplay for this, right? It's like you're just using virtual currency, but the virtual currency has the same value as actual currency, and you're buying the virtual currency with real money. I mean, for all intents and purposes, you are gambling with real money, but because regulators, and I think that they just in general, they don't really give a fuck about this, so it's just getting worse and even more insane every year.
on which basically everyone has figured
Does
out.
it work? Yeah.
Some casinos are just kind of more honest about it than others.
Sure.
Cheddar's basically saying the quiet part out loud.
That's
They're
right.
going after 18 to 21-year-olds with TikTok, Tinder, sports betting
Yes.
at the pace of slots. And by the way, people are betting on their success. They're actually in a cohort of startups invested in by a Silicon Valley investment firm called A16Z. But if you think that's
Oh,
a bad idea,
that's Andreessen.
now let's talk about
Yeah.
banks and gambling. I recently made a video on Yada, which was a fintech, which is a complicated story. We've done a ton of work on here and here. But basically, the original pitch was a no-lose.
That's the biggest venture capitalist firm like in the United States, by the way. It's bigger than Sequoia.
Oh!
Like there is insane money inside of gambling because people
There
are
it
really
is.
dumb and they don't know math. That's the problem. Yada is?
There it
No,
is.
no,
I wasn't lying to you
A16Z
guys.
is it's an offshoot fund from Mark Andreessen's company, Andreessen, which is one of the
I
biggest
wasn't
venture
lying.
capitalist firms in the world.
lottery, which gamifies.
Yo,
gaming.
what the
YouTubers work with them,
fuck?
and they acted
Yo,
like a
dude,
bank.
thank you
At
so
least at
much,
first,
Jordan.
Until they switched
Holy
their new
shit.
business model to be about
I didn't look at
allowing
my
you to
score
gamble
one
inside
time.
the app and lose money.
I didn't look at my score one fucking time. First fucking game, dude. Thank you so much, Jordan. Holy fuck. I didn't even look. What was I at on that last Tetris? Well, I'm not gonna play anymore. Thank you so much. What up, Will? I just maxed for the first time on stream. That was fucking crazy. I did not look at my score. I knew I was on pace though. Oh, so it got me over? I was a little worried about that miss drop at first. Holy fuck, that's crazy. I need a second. Give me a second. I need to go get my beer. I'm happy you were here for it, Jordan. Dude. Holy fuck. No, it doesn't. No, like, usually, Bobby, it's like, oh, look who it is. Usually, Bobby, it's like, if you look at your score, you get nervous. Oh, yo, happy birthday. Dude, first fucking game, dude. How long have I been online? Holy shit. 11 minutes. I'll be 2 seconds. I need to grab my beer. I'm gonna have a beer after that one. And then I will stop playing Tetris. I'll be 2 seconds, guys.
This is like, dude, gambling inside of your bank app, like this is as a degenerate, I really have to respect this. I do. I really respect. This is impressive. Like this is some next level, bro. This is some degenerate, nasty ass shit, bro.
Essentially becoming a casino within what is essentially a bank account.
That's right.
Now, I should actually note that Yada recently shut down the banking side and have fully focused on the sweepstakes casino part.
You got to go where the money's at, all right, guys?
I guess it's a more profitable business, but it's a sign of the times that everyone is moving their app more towards gambling, and finance is going the same way. On August 19, 2025, the investing app Robinhood announced they are bringing sports betting prediction markets to their app.
This is it, bro. Like, this is it. This is all it's going to be. I think this is the long-term culling of morons. Because people will gamble away all of their money on this bullshit. And it's happened to so many people.
That has been the
vice president of Robinhood.
I am not going to lie. Getting a max on stream has been a bigger burden than getting a max. It has.